them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trained to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trained to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. Winning team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, don't give what it's costing. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trained to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trained to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live all the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets. Oh, I have a
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best. So much hype surrounding. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. That jab gets blocked. These punches coming from every angle. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
These uppercuts are scoring. They both want the knockout. Good job stopping that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. Here we go. It's round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. And another hook to the body score. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two.
There's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They're both trying for a knockout. Big overhand. Crawford in trouble. And down goes Crawford. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you still want to fight.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It's not over till it's over. There's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
So much firepower here. Tried to score with a jab. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing it.
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Parries away that left hook. Crawford is dazed. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
There's the bell for round 6. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Can't land the jab there. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Very close round. Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. The game plan does not seem to... Round 7, here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. You'd like to see more jabs. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That counter shot lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to... Did you see that? Crawford may be ready to go down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage. And there's the bell for round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction until...
Hold on, Bud Crawford is on the canvas. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout.